This is Arvin Vohra, founder of Vohra Method and author of The Equation for Excellence, How to Make Your Child Excel at Math. In this video, I'm going to talk about our guarantee and our checklist specifically for the SAT and ACT. I want to start off with the following imagined situation. Suppose that you're a student who just is super advanced at math. You've already gotten perfect scores on the SAT or some practice SATs, and you're going through this material. If that describes you, then all of this material here is not going to take you 40 hours. It's probably not going to take you 20 hours. It's probably not going to take you 10 hours. It'll take you 5 to 8 hours and maybe not even that much. The reason I bring this up is that this main sequence here, it doesn't just teach you the skills, it also very accurately measures your skill level. So if you have all the skills you need, then finishing all of this is going to be very easy. And if you haven't finished all of this, it means you don't yet have the skills you need. And that's okay. We're going to build them through the main sequence, through the responsive worksheets and all that. But this number here, if it's not at 100%, it means you're not ready to take the test yet. And over the years, we've seen tons of verification for this. Students who are at 100% here almost always get 750 or above on the SAT math, and same thing for reading. And students who are below 100% here almost never get anywhere close to 750 on math. So this works both ways. It's very reliable in both directions. Some political analysts will say things like the facts don't care about your feelings. And that's really true in SAT training. It doesn't matter how badly you want to be ready or how much you believe you're ready or how many prayers you've given to be ready. This information over here is going to be a very reliable, very factually accurate way to know what to do. Now, we've certainly had many students who've tried to take tests early, and I can tell you what the experience usually is. Usually people take the test before, when they do this, they take the test before they're ready. They wait around for a couple months or a couple weeks or whatever to get their score. During that time, they don't do any training. They get the score. It's obviously not high enough, as we've accurately predicted right here. And so then they do it again. And the problem is, all this is time that's getting wasted. And instead of actually achieving the goal in 3 or 4 or 5 months, they end up not achieving the goal in well over a year because they're using hope and desperation rather than facts, logic, and reliable methods. So the checklist is super reliable in either direction. If you're not at 100%, I wouldn't recommend taking it under an official test at all. It means you're definitely not ready yet. The way our guarantee works, by the way, is this. You do the stuff on the checklist, you take the official test, and if you don't get a high enough score on the official test, guess what? We have a whole additional level of training. The difference is kind of the difference between AP chemistry and regular chemistry. AP chemistry is kind of the same stuff, but it is much harder and much more advanced. Similarly, post-checklist SAT training with us is harder and more advanced than regular training. So if this doesn't work, we do have a backup, and very few students ever need to do that. But if you are not at 100% here, then taking the test is a really, really bad idea. Even if you are at 100% here, there is some chance that you're going to need to do a lot of additional training. The post-checklist training, by the way, is more difficult and takes more time than the regular training. So that's what might happen. So if you are at 100% here, you have a really good chance of getting above 1500 or above 750 if you're doing just one section. However, there's still a small chance that you'll have to do additional training on top of that. But if you're at 99% here, there is basically no chance at all that you're ready to take the test. If you have questions or you want to learn more, please contact us at learn@vohramethod.com.